shlokas in the Bhagavad Gita, which are spoken in 1 hour on the battle of Kurukshetra. Within 1 hour, the Lord spoke the whole knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. And Arjuna retained all 700 shlokas in that 1 hour. He was so intelligent. He was Savyasachin. Savyasachin means what? He was ambidextrous. He could shoot with right with the same efficiency he could shoot with left. So people wouldn't know whether where he's going to shoot. इस तरफ शूट करने वाले कि उस तरफ शूट करने वाले. Like you have a player who is playing lawn tennis. वो इधर से फोरहैंड करेगा तो इधर से बैकहैंड करेगा ना. वो लेफ्ट में लेके इधर से मारेगा नहीं ना. But just imagine you have a player who can play with the same efficiency both right and left. तो कैसा होगा? तो वो बैकहैंड को भी करेगा ही नहीं, हमेशा फोरहैंड मारेगा. तो हाथ उसको हराना कितना मुश्किल है. नो बैकहैंड ओनली, ऑलवेज फोरहैंड. So Arjun was like that, always forehand. And Arjun is Arjun is one who's conquered sleep. He could sleep for 24 hours and not then he would not sleep at all. He would not sleep at all. That was his uniqueness. So one would ask, is such an intelligent person उनको गीता का ज्ञान की क्या जरूरत है? वो भगवान के भक्त हैं, इतने इंटेलिजेंट हैं, तो उनको क्यों गीता का ज्ञान देने की जरूरत है? Yeah, so the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita and the first part of the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita deals with sit aram se. So deals fully with what? What is it dealing with? The first chapter and the first section of the second chapter is dealing with the questions that Arjun has. Why should I fight this war? I don't want to fight this war because to me it feels complete loss. There's no gain in fighting this war. And he quotes how many reasons? How many reasons does Arjuna quote for not fighting the war? What are those? Okay, okay. हाँ, अर्थ का मोक्ष तीनों की हानि है. यस. फिर अर्थ की हानि व्हाट इज हिज एक्सप्लेनेशन? अर्थ काम और मोक्ष की हानि कैसे होती है? हाँ, इतने सारे लोग मरेंगे, अपने लोग मरेंगे तो अर्थ की हानि हो गई. राइट. हाँ, धर्म की हानि. धर्म की हानि. एक्चुअली बाई मल्टीपल सेक्स पार्टनर्स बिकॉज जैसे कलयुग में दिख रहा है, कोई धर्म समझाने वाला नहीं रहेगा तो धर्म फॉलो कौन करेगा? तो बड़े बुजुर्गों को मार दिए तो जो धर्म स्थापन करना चाहिए, जो धर्म समझाना चाहिए, वही नहीं रहेंगे तो धर्म की हानि होगी. और धर्म की हानि होगी तो फर्स्ट थिंग दैट विल गो डाउन इज कैरेक्टर, चैस्टिटी. राइट. हाँ, राइट, वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट. दीस आर. हाँ, मोक्ष की हानि. मोक्ष कैसे मरे? करेक्ट. और क्या बोलते हैं? यस, और क्या बोलते हैं? हाँ, वो तो वही है ना, धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष गया, सो देयर इज नो गेन। यस, हितेश प्रभु कैन जॉइन। या राइट, उसके आगे क्या बोलते हैं? उसके आगे क्या प्रश्न करते हैं? Why Arjun refuses to fight? What are the reasons that Arjun puts before Krishna? Why I don't want to fight? The Ritesh Prabhu says, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. चारों की हानि है, and he justifies on the basis of his knowledge. Very true. Because अर्थ नहीं है, क्योंकि लोग मर गए, धन चला गया, सबका हानि हो गया। अर्थ चला गया, धर्म कैसे की हानि होगी? बिकॉज धर्म की रक्षा करने वाले को ही हम मार रहे हैं। भीष्म पितामह, द्रोणाचार्य, कृपाचार्य सबको मार देंगे, तो धर्म की रक्षा करने वाले नहीं, तो धर्म खत्म हो जाएगा। अर्थ, अर्थ हो गया, धर्म अर्थ हो गया। काम, काम की हानि, मतलब अगर मैं राज्य प्राप्त करता हूँ, तो किसके ऊपर राज करना है, किसके साथ बांटना है? देयर इज नो एंजॉयमेंट, बिकॉज जिसके साथ, परिवार के साथ मुझे बांटना है, परिवार खत्म हो गया ना, देयर इज नो जॉय। तो व्हाट इज द एंड मोक्ष की हानि? मैं इतना, इतने सारे लोगों को मारूंगा, इतना पाप मेरे सिर पे लूंगा, तो कहाँ मुझे स्वर्ग मिलने वाला है? मैं तो वैसे ही पतन होने वाला है। सो व्हाट एल्स डज ही से? लोग जो मरेंगे, बहुत सारे औरतें विधवा होंगी, फिर बाद में फिर धर्म की हानि, धर्म की हानि, कुल चला जाएगा, धर्म की हानि। व्हाट एल्स डज ही से? ही सेज बेटर टू बी अ बेगर। Why should I follow my Kshatriya dharma? Better I follow the, become a beggar, take up sannyas and become a beggar. Why should I fight? Rather let them kill me. If they don't want, they don't want me to live, let them kill me. मारने तो चलेगा. That is still better rather than me committing the sin. And last what he says. आखिर में क्या बोलते हैं? आखिर में क्या बोलते हैं अर्जुन?
सर आखिर में बोलते हैं कि मेरे हाथ पैर कांप रहे हैं और बैठ जाते हैं, मैं नहीं लड़ सकता।
हाँ, हाँ, मन अस्थिर हो जाता है। So this happens with so many of us, no? You have a difficult situation, कोट पर्पल हो गया, तो मन अस्थिर हो जाएगा ना, है ना? So this is not like normal कोट पर्पल, this is कोट रेड पर्पल ब्लैक ऑल इन वन गो। तो हम सोचेंगे कि अर्जुन इतने, इतने विद्वान, इतने सच अ ग्रेट सोल ही इज, तो अर्जुन कैसे ऐसी दुविधा में फंस गए? उसका उसका उत्तर क्या है? व्हाट इज द आंसर टू दैट क्वेश्चन? How Arjun falls into such a predicament? So difficult, no? अर्जुन तो नहीं फंसना चाहिए। इतना, द्रोणाचार्य का टॉप मोस्ट शिष्य है, द्रोणाचार्य ने इतना कुछ सिखाया है, वो ही नहीं, युद्ध होने से पहले वो इंद्रलोक भी जाके आए। दूसरे कुछ, हाँ, बोल बोल।
ते आईस मॉनिटर करायचे होते, पेशंट होऊ शकत नाही ते. काल सवितानी पण बोलून गेली आहे, आता बायोमेडिकल पण आलंय की क्या करना है, शिफ्ट करना है क्या?
3 मॉनिटर शिफ्ट करो, को चेकिंग करने बोलो। 3 monitors you shift over there and check. The remaining will remain here. Okay. So, so, uh, क्या पूछा था? Why Arjun was? How come Arjun fell into such a predicament? See, it's not just that he is so intelligent, so educated, best student of Dronacharya, visited Indralok, got blessings from so many devatas. Plus, he is a devotee of Krishna. He is a devotee, no? फिर भी
नहीं लोगों से फाइट करते
ठीक है, बट फाइट तो किए ना आखिर में, तो फंसे क्यों? करेक्ट। भगवान जब कुछ करते हैं या कराते हैं तो साधारण व्यक्तियों को नहीं लेते। भगवान को अगर युद्ध भी करना है, भगवान जब हिरण्यकशिपु के रूप में आते हैं तो सॉरी, भगवान जब नरसिम्हा देव के रूप में आते हैं तो हिरण्यकशिपु को मारते हैं। हु इज हिरण्यकशिपु? हिरण्यकशिपु इज हिज वैकुंठ द्वारपाल, his devotees. He doesn't fight with normal people because उसमें मजा ही नहीं है. So Krishna has choice people to for his pastime also. And Krishna wants to show कि if Arjun can fall into such a predicament, don't think that you will not fall. With all his intelligence, he is still stuck. तो अर्जुन से ज्यादा बुद्धि तो इस दुनिया में किसी को होगा नहीं, कलयुग में तो संभव ही नहीं है ना. तो this the reason why Krishna chooses Arjun is because he is the ideal candidate, है ना. तो आइडियल कैंडिडेट को अगर पनिशमेंट मिल रहा है तो बाकी दुनिया क्या करते हैं, आप उसके लिए क्या है, पहले ही लाइन में लग जाता हूँ, है ना. सो दैट इज द लॉजिक बिहाइंड, बिकॉज अर्जुन, ये जितने श्लोक हैं भगवत गीता के, ये सारा ज्ञान अर्जुन को ऑलरेडी पता है. इट इज नॉट जस्ट कि उनको पता है, ही हैज रियलाइज्ड दैट नॉलेज. केवल पता है ऐसा नहीं है, ये पूरा डाइजेस्ट करके एसिमुलेट किया हुआ नॉलेज है. लेकिन भगवान अर्जुन को चुनते हैं. He has selected Arjun because he is the perfect candidate. So then all that what he speaks to Arjun, each one of us can grasp. Okay. So from there then he starts off. First chapter हो गया. Second chapter is contents of the Gita summarized. He gives a preview of what the Gita is. So it is the longest chapter. उसमें सब कुछ बताते हैं, थोड़े 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 contents of the Gita. And after that he starts with karma. कि कर्म क्या है, कैसे करना चाहिए, क्यों करना चाहिए. थर्ड चैप्टर. फोर्थ चैप्टर इज ज्ञान, ज्ञान योग, ज्ञान योग कैसे करना चाहिए. देन फिफ्थ चैप्टर इज व्हाट? फिफ्थ चैप्टर इज विथ नॉलेज, ज्ञान के साथ कर्म कैसे करना चाहिए, ज्ञान के साथ कर्म कैसे करना चाहिए. एंड सिक्स्थ चैप्टर इज ध्यान योग, तपस्या कैसे करना चाहिए. एंड ध्यान योग, when Arjun hears ध्यान योग, what does he ask Krishna? ध्यान योग में कृष्णा अर्जुन को बताते हैं कि कैसे आपको तपस्या करना है, कैसे आपको मेडिटेट करना है, कैसे आपको एकांत में बैठना है, पूरे मन को एकाग्र करना है. एंड दैट इज व्हाट ऑल द ग्रेट डीमंस डिड. हिरण्यकशिपु ने यही किया, रावण ने यही किया, कुंभकर्ण ने यही किया, हिरण्याक्ष ने यही किया. सब लोग ने तपस्या किया है, और इतना तपस्या किया है कि उसके बाद बहुत सारी शक्तियां मिली. तो अर्जुन क्या बोलते हैं कृष्ण को? Because Krishna says that you have to control the mind when you are doing this Dhyan Yoga. So what does What question does Arjuna ask? Ah, Arjuna says, "Oh Krishna, with the power of my arrows, I can control the wind." वायु पे मैं कंट्रोल कर सकता हूँ, but I cannot control my mind. Who is saying this? Arjuna is saying. Just imagine, he's saying, with my arrows I can control the wind. मतलब यहाँ से there is a storm which is blowing this direction. Arjun says, with my arrows I can change the direction of that wind. Can you believe his power? Can you believe his power? That's his power. That was Arjun. But he says, even with so much intelligence, with all that might, I cannot control my mind. So then, how are, how are we supposed to do things? Hariva, Hare Krishna. 8 को शिफ्ट आउट करना है, नहीं शिफ्ट आउट करना है. हाँ, ओके. But how can you control the mind? So Krishna in one shloka in the 6th chapter explains how you can control the mind. What is that? एक श्लोक में भगवान बोलते हैं the answer to all mind control strategies. In one shloka, Krishna gives in the Bhagavad Gita. One shloka he gives. What is that shloka? असंशयं महाबाहो मनः दुर्निग्रहं चलम् अभ्यासेन तु कौन्तेय वैराग्येन. What does he say? He is telling Arjuna, Asamshayam Mahabaho. Without a doubt, Mahabaho. He is addressing Arjuna as Mahabaho. That means you are so strong that you can control the wind. I know that. Mana Durnigraham Chalam. The mind is Durnigraham. Durnigraham means never listen to you. Chalam. Chalam means Chanchal. आज इधर कल उधर. This time you are thinking about meditating. Next moment you are thinking of what is going to happen in the cricket final that is going to take place today. That is how the mind is. Abhi idhar, next moment somewhere else. Abhi udhar, next moment somewhere else. There is no control. Mana dur nigraham chalam. So then what do you do for that? Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyana chalam. Abhyas and vairagya. Abhyas means what? Practice what needs to be done, and what is not required, just give it up. जो जरूरी है उसको पकड़ो, जो जरूरी नहीं है उसको त्याग दो. Simple. Mind will be controlled. जो जरूरी है उसको पकड़ो, जो जरूरी नहीं है तो त्याग दो. अभ्यासेन तु कौन्तेय वैराग्येन च क्रियते. Simple formula. Very difficult to follow. है ना? Very difficult to follow. Any example in the Shastras which shows how this can be done? Any example? Anybody over there? Any example of any character from the Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad? So many stories that you've heard of somebody who has done this. Dhruva. Yes, Dhruva. How did Ritesh is saying something? Yes, Ritesh. Very good. Excellent. How is it that how is it that Bharat Maharaj exemplified this? Can you explain? कैसे भरत में दिखाया? So what did he do? What did he do? वो बताइए क्या किया? हाँ, भरत महाराज जमीन पे नहीं लेटते थे, वो जमीन के नीचे गड्ढा बना के वहां सोते थे। 1 सेकेंड। और क्या करते थे? Okay. नहीं, रूल करते थे मतलब करते क्या थे वो? क्या
सर
अभ्यास क्या किया और वैराग्य क्या किया, ये बताइए।
सर
अभ्यास
अभ्यास
से
में
हाँ, अभ्यास क्या किया?
सर अभ्यास में उन्होंने उनके एब्सेंस में रूलिंग को ऑन रखा कि अगर राजा नहीं है तो बिना राजा के वो चीज नहीं, कमी भी होने नहीं दी उन्होंने। वहां वो अपना काम करते रहे। और
हम्म।
वैराग्य में उन्होंने ये किया कि कोई लग्जरी नहीं, उन्होंने कोई भौतिक चीज से अटैचमेंट नहीं रखी। यहाँ तक कि वो घर से बाहर कुटिया में रहते थे, महल
वेरी
से
गुड,
बाहर।
वेरी गुड।
हाँ। और
ये भी
वस्त्र।
जानना जरूरी है, रामायण में डिस्क्रिप्शन है कि अ, जब भरत वापस आए, राम जी से मिल के वापस आए और प्रभु रामचंद्र नहीं आए, तो अयोध्या वासियों को लग रहा था कि ये भरत ही है कारण जिसकी वजह से राम वन में है। तो अयोध्या वासी भरत महाराज को पत्थर मारते थे। दे यूज्ड टू एक्चुअली स्टोन हिम, एंड भरत महाराज यूज्ड टू टेक दोस बीटिंग्स. He would not ask his army or his ministers to stop those people who would stone him. He would actually get stoned. भरत महाराज अपने सुबह के प्रातः काल के जितने भी अयोध्या वासी थे ना, especially the brahmanas and the kings and the ministers, they would get up early in the morning and go to the Sarayu Nadi to take bath 2 hours before sunrise. रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस होता था। तो भरत महाराज would get up 4 hours before sunrise just because he felt that if somebody saw him early in the morning, उनका दिन खराब चला जाएगा. So he would finish all his early morning जो भी करना है before rest of Ayodhya would wake up. This is vairagya. This is extremes of vairagya. रामायण में जो होता है वो आम जनता फॉलो नहीं कर सकता है. ऑल्दो भगवान रामचंद्र जब आए, भगवान रामचंद्र अपने आचरण में, भरत महाराज के आचरण में, लक्ष्मण के आचरण में, शत्रुघ्न के आचरण में ये दिखा रहे थे कि कैसे रहना चाहिए. द द आइडियल सन क्या होना चाहिए, द आइडियल ब्रदर क्या होना चाहिए, द आइडियल राजा क्या होना चाहिए. एवरीथिंग वॉज आइडियल. राम राज्य, राइट. हम प्रभु रामचंद्र दिखा रहे थे व्हाट इज द आइडियल स्टैंडर्ड्स. कलयुग में इट इज बियॉन्ड कंसेप्शन ऑल्सो टू थिंक एनीथिंग लाइक दैट, है ना. बियॉन्ड कंसेप्शन है. यू कांट थिंक ऑफ आइडियलिज्म राइट नाउ, बट एटलीस्ट वी नो दिस इज वेयर, दिस इज द गोल. भगवान ने ये मीटर दे दिया है, राइट. सो दैट इज अभ्यास से ना. ही वाज डूइंग द अभ्यास ऑफ कंडक्टिंग द किंगडम्स, the all the uh, activities that need to be done by the king he was doing without the benefits of the king, without the benefits of the king. At the end of the war, after 14 years were over, uh, Lord Ram, he said, before going to Ayodhya, he tells Hanumanji that you go to Ayodhya and see how is Bharat. If Bharat is happy as the king, I don't want to disturb him. because 14 years he's been the king. No? So if after 14 years I go there and Bharat is disturbed, I don't want to do that. तो प्रभु रामचंद्र किसको भेजते हैं? हनुमान जी को भेजते हैं, जाओ देख के आओ. So what happens after that? क्या होता है? कोई जानता है क्या होता है? हनुमान जी भरत महाराज को मिलते हैं? नहीं, हनुमान जी भरत महाराज मिलते नहीं. जहाँ जिस कुटिया में भरत महाराज रह रहे हैं, उस कुटिया के बाहर भरत महाराज ने एक चिता बनाई हुई होती है और उनके मंत्रियों को बोलते हैं 14 साल वनवास इस तारीख को खत्म होता है. इस तारीख को अगर मेरे प्रभु रामचंद्र नहीं आए तो ये चिता पे मैं चढ़ जाऊंगा. एंड हनुमान जी रियलाइज देयर इज हार्डली एनी टाइम लेफ्ट. जिस वेग से हनुमान जी लंका पार किए थे, उसके चौथे गुने, with 4 times the speed, he races back to Lord Ram. And he said, just pick up everything, just move. You have no time. Otherwise, Bharat will enter the fire. Then Lord Ramchandra decides, okay, this is idealistic. This is Ramayana. Doesn't happen now. But this is the love that Bharat Maharaj had. And he knew that my Lord will come back. He will come. तो उस श्रद्धा से ही वो कार्य कर रहे थे. That not even a day extra, 1 day late, and I will enter the fire. So Hanumanji goes back without meeting Bharat. Just come, my lord, you have no time. You have to rush. तो फिर वो पुष्पक में बैठते हैं और फिर rush. And the pushpak can take you at the speed of mind. The pushpak could travel at the speed of the mind. कि अभी सोचा कि अभी यहाँ से मुझे वहां जाना है, तो पुष्पक could not speed, I think speed of the wind. तो विंड की स्पीड पे इट कुड ट्रैवल. तो धुप करके आ जाते हैं. पुष्पक पे कितने लोग बैठते हैं? ऑल हिज मंकी सोल्जर्स, द होल किष्किंधा is in the Pushpak Viman. The whole Kishkinda, the whole of Kishkinda actually enters Ayodhya on the day of Diwali, right? Okay, so that is the point I was trying to make is Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena chagriyate. Any other example? Simple example. Jada Bharat was already a perfected soul. He didn't have to do any abhyas because he had already done his abhyas in the previous lifetime. Abhyas. The point I'm trying to make is give examples of those who did abhyas and vairagya to attain perfect. How did? Any other example?
Roop and Sanatan Goswami.
Roop and Sanatan. Explain.
Explain. एक second ना. Yeah. मतलब of course they've also abhyas तो उनका they went back to Vrindavan and they discovered all the temples and they wrote so many books. So they, and with detachment, right? They were very rich ministers in the kingdom of, मतलब जहाँ भी थे वो नवाब हुसैन शाह. Yeah. So practice with detachment is how they ultimately Vrindavan में जब रह के, that is how they ultimately succeeded, na?
Again, they were also perfect. I'm asking examples those individuals who perfected their lives through abhyas and vairagya.
Sir, can we take the example of Eklavya?
एकलव्य एकलव्य ने जो अभ्यास किया वो
वो तो नॉलेज के लिए
क्वेश्चनेबल
था वैसे उसको।
क्वेश्चनेबल अभ्यास था वो उसका।
हाँ,
बिल्व मंगल ठाकुर, बट बिल्व मंगल ठाकुर का वो अभ्यास नहीं था, अभ्यास नहीं था। इट वॉज हिज it is just to stop him. He couldn't stop his mind from wandering. His, so he said, better not have eyes. So he punched out his eyes. That's a different thing. That's another extreme. Somebody who followed instructions, abhyas, vairagya, and achieved it. You said it actually. Dhruv Maharaj. Ah, Dhruv Maharaj. The ideal example is Dhruv Maharaj. At the age of 5, he enters the forest thinking, I will get a kingdom greater than my grandfather. Who is his grandfather? उसके ग्रैंडफादर कौन है? ध्रुव महर्षि के फादर कौन है? किंग उत्तानपाद. He says greater than my great grandfather actually. तो किंग उत्तानपाद के ग्रैंडफादर कौन है? ब्रह्मा जी हिमसेल्फ is the grandfather of King Uttanpad, the creator of the universe. तो ध्रुव महाराज क्या सोच के निकले घर से कि मैं भगवान को ढूंढूंगा और उनसे मेरे ग्रेट ग्रैंडफादर ब्रह्मा जी से भी बड़ा राज्य निकालूंगा. And he goes into the forest. फॉरेस्ट में कौन मिलते हैं? फॉरेस्ट में कौन मिलते हैं? नारद मुनि मिलते हैं. तो नारद मुनि उनको बोलते हैं, अरे यू आर अ स्मॉल चाइल्ड, गो बैक टू योर. ऐसे झगड़े तो बहुत होते हैं, जाओ जाओ घर जाओ. तो बहुत सारे डीलिंग्स होते हैं. एंड देन ही सेज, ही टेल्स नारद मुनि, आप मुझे भगवान दिला सकते हो तो ठीक है, लेकिन मैं घर नहीं जाने वाला. अगर आप मेरी मदद नहीं कर सकते तो मत करो, मैं इधर ही बैठूंगा जब तक मुझे भगवान दिखते नहीं. तो नारद मुनि, द गुरु ऑलवेज टेस्ट हिज डिसाइपल. ओनली व्हेन द डिसाइपल passes that initial test, na, the guru will accept. Narad Muni was testing, is this boy actually fit to take my instructions? And he showed his determination. Determination is what decides your intelligence. The 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 uh, the the meter of the intelligence is determination. The more intelligent you are, the more determined you are. Because it's the intelligence that drives the mind. And who drives the intelligence? The soul, the ego. So, the more determined, the more intelligent, the more focused is your mind. So, Narad tested that determination. Narad Muni found that yes, this boy is determined. Then what does Narad Muni do? Narad Muni gives him the instruction. You chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. You chant this mantra, and from now on, just eat fruits. He says, okay, I do. For 2 months, Dhruv Maharaj is only eating fruits and Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 2 months later, Narad Muni comes back again. He says, okay, now you chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, but now you don't take fruits. Now you eat only dried leaves. Okay. 2 months passed. He says, so you are okay? He says, okay. Now no dried leaves. Now only water. The master says, okay. The student does not question the guru. अरे पानी पे कोई जिंदा रह सकता है क्या? The master didn't ask. Then you say I should drink only water. ठीक है, सिर्फ पानी. एक महीने बाद वापस आते हैं, पानी भी बहुत हो गया. पानी It's okay. I'll quit water also. 6 months, 6th month, and when he would breathe, when Dhruv Maharaj would breathe, all the energy of the cosmos would enter his lungs. The prana of the cosmos would enter his lungs because his tapasya had become so austere for a 5-year-old to not drink water and live only on air, that all the energy of the cosmos was entering his lungs. And when he would exhale, it would come out. And the demigods, they got troubled. They said, nahi, Bhagwan bahut ho gaya. Then Vishnu appears. And when Vishnu appears, what does Dhruv Maharaj say? What does Dhruv Maharaj say? अभ्यास किया, जो चाहिए, जो करना है, उसको पकड़ के रखा. हरिनाम. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. What is he chanting? He is chanting the name of Lord Vasudeva. That's it. हरिनाम. और गुरु ने जो छोड़ने बोला सब छोड़ दिया. खाना छोड़ दिया, खाना तो पहले ही छोड़ दिया, फल भी छोड़ दिया, सूखे पत्ते भी छोड़ दिए, पानी भी छोड़ दिया. तो देन अभ्यासेन तु कौन्तेय वैराग्येन च क्रियते. Your mind is completely focused. The Lord appears within his heart. And as soon as the Lord appears within his heart, he feels tremendous enlightenment. And then the Lord disappears from his heart. And as soon as the Lord disappears, he feels, Array, I thought I achieved perfection. And he opens his eyes, and there the Lord is standing. And what does Dhruv Maharaj? Dhruv Maharaj can't speak anything. Why? This is a 5-year-old boy. What will he speak? He has not had formal education. क्या बोलेगा? संस्कृत क्या बोलेगा? ये क्या बोलेगा? भगवान अपने शंख को उनके सिर पे रखते हैं. And all the knowledge of the Vedas enter him within a second. वेदों का जितना ज्ञान है वो सारा ज्ञान जो है ध्रुव महाराज के अंदर एक सेकंड में. How does that happen? Because Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Vedeshta sarvam aham evya vedyo mata smritir apohanam cha. Of all the Vedas, you read all the Vedas. चारों वेद को पढ़ लो, क्या जानना है? अहम एव्य वेद्यो. You have to understand me. From me comes all intelligence, all memory, and forgetfulness. 15 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita. Do not read the 15 chapters. So it's from Krishna who is going to, everything is going to come. As soon as ध्रुव महाराज के सिर पे रखते हैं, ध्रुव महाराज को जो कुछ बोलना है भगवान को, वो सब comes in the form of beautiful poetry. Beautiful poetry. And what is the first thing that Dhruv Maharaj says? What is the first thing that Dhruv Maharaj says? The Lord. What does he ask the Lord for? What does Dhruv Maharaj ask the Lord for? भगवान सामने खड़े हैं ना, तपस्या. नहीं, वो प्रहलाद महाराज बोलते हैं कि मेरे पिता हिरण्यकशिपु को मोक्ष दिला दो. वो प्रहलाद महाराज बोलते हैं. ध्रुव महाराज क्या मांगते हैं? He did all this tapasya for what? To तो वो क्या मांगते क्या है भगवान क्या मांगते
फिर वो फ्लैट मांग रहे तो फिर वो उसका इच्छा छोड़ देते हैं।
मांगते क्या है ये बताओ. What is the first thing he tells the Lord? जस्ट सोचिए भगवान आपके सामने खड़े हैं आप क्या बोलेंगे भगवान
कुछ बोल ही नहीं पाए।
क्या बोलेंगे आप. तो ये प्रश्न करता हूं मैं. The Lord is standing in front of you and the Lord says now ask what do you want. What will you ask for? What will you ask for? Okay. She says correct buddhi मांगोगी. What will you ask?
मैं यहाँ से जाऊंगी तो आपके पास मैं इधर वापस कभी ना आऊं।
Okay. So you will ask for moksha. What will you ask for? The Lord is standing ready to give you everything. Anything and everything you ask for. What will you ask?
तो उन लोग हमेशा साथ में रहो।
वो तो बोलेंगे मैं हमेशा तुम्हारे साथ ही हूँ. परमात्मा के रूप में तो भगवान हमारे साथ ही है.
जिस
Always.
तरह अर्जुन के साथ थे उस तरह का साथ में।
जिस तरह अर्जुन के साथ थे उस तरह हमारे साथ. ओके. तो मतलब आप सालोक्य मुक्ति मांग रहे हैं. जिस लोक में भगवान रहते हैं उस लोक में आप मुझे भी ले जाओ. तभी तो आप भगवान के साथ रह सकते हैं ना. What did Dhruv Maharaj ask for? First he says, my lord, I was asking for broken pieces of glass. After having your darshan, I realized that whatever desires I had in my heart were like broken pieces of glass. And what are these broken pieces of glass? A kingdom bigger than the kingdom of ब्रह्मा जी. ब्रह्मा जी का किंगडम क्या है. ये 14 भुवन जो है वो ब्रह्मा जी का किंगडम. ऑल द अपर प्लानिटरी सिस्टम्स भूलोक नरकलोक सब लोग जो है वो पूरा क्या है ब्रह्मा जी का है. उससे भी बड़ा चाहिए था उनको. वो उससे भी बड़ा जो है वो क्या है broken pieces of glass. Because as I see you in front of me, I realize all of that is complete waste. Complete waste. Then what does he ask for? He asked to be associated with God. He says, I can only pray for the blessings of my Guru Sri Narad Muni, that because of his instructions I could see. The true devotee does not say that I am seeing the Lord because it is my tapasya. It's his tapasya, no? 6 महीने में इतना तपस्या किया इसके लिए भगवान प्रकट हुए. But what does he say? I can only glorify my Guru because of whom I could see you. So when Prabhupada was asked, Prabhupada, you did such a huge thing which nobody else could do, establish 108 temples and so many disciples. What did Prabhupada say? Actually, I didn't do anything. My Guru Maharaj, he sent all of you to me and you did all of it. Whom is he telling this? He's telling this to these hippie disciples of his who didn't even know who Krishna is. Prabhupada only did it. Of course he did it. But what is he telling? My Guru Maharaj sent all of you to me and you did all the preaching. That is a true devotee. He never takes credit on it. Never. Whatever it be, never takes credit on it. That is a sign of a saint. No credit is mine. It's all Guru, devotees and Krishna. So much similarity. Prabhupada, when he entered Boston, there was nothing in his hand. Nothing. 70-year-old man entering, nothing in his hand. But he had one thing fixed. ये प्रचार करना ही है. ध्रुव महाराज को 6 महीने लगे, प्रभुपाद को 1 साल लगा. To start off, just to start off the preaching mission. And Prabhupada didn't ask for anything. Prabhupada never asked for anything for himself. When the Mayapur temple was being built, बड़ा सा Mayapur you have. How many of you have gone to Mayapur? You should go to Mayapur once. Now तो इतना बड़ा विशाल चीज बन रहा है. But even before that, प्रभुपाद ने जो कंस्ट्रक्शन किया चंद्रोदय मंदिर, huge. It was too huge for anybody in that small village of Mayapur to even conceive of. Gada Bhavan, the long building, this, that. So when one disciple asked Prabhupada, this long building, which room will you take? Prabhupada said, I can stay under this tree here and do my bhajan. This building is for you and all those who follow you. Prabhupada didn't want anything. He was happy translating his books in Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan. Have you been to Vrindavan? I've been to the Radha Damodar temple, the 2 small rooms in which Prabhupada was staying. Prabhupada said, those were my happiest days. Because Prabhupada was absolutely at peace. Because he was doing what he always wanted to do, translate. And he was actually having visions of Rupa Goswami instructing him on what he should write. Rupa Goswami instructing him what he should write. Once Prabhupada was asked by one वो ये आते ना क्या बोलते हैं उसको प्रेस रिपोर्टर, you keep reading your own books, Prabhupada. Yes. So this is why is it that you read your own books? These purports are written by you. Have only written the purports. Prabhupada said, no, I have not written. Krishna has written the purports. So उनके senior disciples. So he told the reporter, what Prabhupada means to say is, Lord Krishna inspired Prabhupada to write the purports. Prabhupada looked at him and said, don't correct my words. Don't correct my words. So, actually, Prabhupada says, these are my spiritual ecstasies. These purports that you read, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, these are my spiritual ecstasies. And now, what is a spiritual ecstasy? We don't know because we've not experienced what is spiritual ecstasy. You have to be at that level to understand what is spiritual ecstasy. But Prabhupada was in direct connection with the Lord. Like, there are stories of how the Gita Bhashya was written, the Govinda Bhashya was written. All the great Bhashyas that were written were ultimately written by the Lord only. He used his devotee to write that. Like he spoke the Bhagavad Gita. He used Arjun as the medium to give this knowledge. The Gita, the Bhagavad, the translations that we have, the Lord has given it to us. Prabhupada used him as a medium. And we must know that what is there in this is eternal knowledge. इसका कभी एडिशन नहीं होता है. This is the 21st edition of the Hansen. Every 3 years this gets edited. Every 3 years. Gita, what is written now will remain till eternity. This cannot change. This cannot change. This is absolute truth. This is absolute, absolute, no change, will never change. So the point is, when we are accessing, when we are trying to read, when we are reading the Bhagavad Gita, this should always be in our mind that what we are reading is truly the gift that Krishna has given us, that Prabhupada has given us, and उसी ध्यान से अपने को पढ़ना है. मतलब हम लोग टेक्स्ट बुक तो बहुत ध्यान से पढ़ते हैं, लेकिन उससे भी ज्यादा ध्यान से इसको पढ़ना चाहिए. That we assimilate this knowledge within us, and that assimilation is important. When we assimilate that knowledge, then the actual purpose, then that intelligence becomes sharp. It is so important to make that intelligence sharp. If our intelligence is sharp, then we have the determination to go ahead, whatever path of yoga we do. I took out this point because Krishna, Arjun asked Krishna, how do I control the mind? And the answer is Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihate. So this Abhyas and Vairagya is applicable everywhere. Whether you are appearing for your entrance exam also, Abhyas and Vairagya applies. A student who has to pass his CET, he cannot afford to spend 6 hours on Facebook, Facebook, Twitter, है ना? He cannot afford to do that. उसको वो छोड़ना ही पड़ेगा, तो ही वो एग्जाम क्लियर करेगा. अभ्यास एंड वैराग्य, है ना? If we have to succeed in whatever work we are doing here, उधर भी if we have to climb the ladder, अभ्यास एंड वैराग्य, जो जरूरी है वो करो, जो नहीं चाहिए वो छोड़ दो. It's such a universal principle. Similarly in bhakti also, in spiritual life also, if we have to go ahead, abhyas and vairagya has to be there. You must know what to keep practicing and what to leave. And that discrimination will come with the determination of the intelligence. ये मुझे करना है, this is right. ये मुझे नहीं करना है, this is wrong. That will happen with determination of the intelligence. Only when you use the intelligence with determination will the mind remain focused. अभ्यासेन तु कौन्तेय वैराग्येन च गृह्यते. Okay, पक्का. Ritesh Prabhu, should we start with the 7th chapter or we? आप बोलो. ओवरडोज हो जाएगा.
I बोल.
हाँ.
Yeah. I have a point on. I heard something yesterday on Vairagya. तो share कर लूँ तो थोड़ा time निकल जाएगा.
Yeah.
Or you want to start something?
No. You tell.
I heard this in the yesterday's. एकदम fresh है दिमाग में. So in Bhagavatam 2nd canto, there is a verse that speaks on ऐसा and very poetic kind of a verse कि why do you need clothes where there are trees के barks है, and why do you need a pillow where there you have your hand to sleep on, and why do you need why do you need food if trees से मिल जाएगा. And very big verse, Bhagavatam 2nd canto 2nd chapter कल ही ये तो उसमें what the speaker was saying that कि the verse is just so wonderful about renunciation, but Prabhupada का purport is so practical, and he doesn't speak anything about any of these items that we should, think that okay, we should abhi chhod do, bed chhod do, abhi chhod do, whatever, na. So what Prabhupada says renunciation for us, practical matter. What we need to do is minimal for the maintenance of our body, what is needful, है ना, minimal वो करे. And what we need to focus on, the positive part is that the how our human life has to be a contribution. It shouldn't be like, we've spent our whole life in just just
collecting money.
enjoying or wasting or whatever. Matlab, there has to be some contribution. We leave, there should be something on this planet that we are leaving behind for the people after us. It's a very beautiful purport. He said, I didn't look into the purport or anything, but the purport mein Prabhupada speaks on, मतलब पूरा renunciation का discussion चल रहा था ना. So I was just thinking how Prabhupada is just so practically, he brought out the essence. So we will go into that tangent of, okay, let us. It is such a nice poetic verse, Esa. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you. Make your life useful, not just for yourself, but for the society also. भारत भूमिते जन्मिलो यार, जन्म सार्थक करी करो परोपकार. Within Mahaprabhu says this for all those souls who have taken birth in the holy land of Bharat. Not just Hindus or this or that. Bharata Bhumite Janmilo Yar. Anybody who takes birth on this holy land should do this. Janma Sartaka Kori Karo Parokar. That is the essence, that you perfect your own life and then benefit those who are around you, such that वो एक छाप छोड़ जाए कि यस डॉक्टर वनीता ने ये किया है, right? That if you contribute that positive to the society, makes sense. Then human life makes sense. So positive contribution क्या है? We may say in academics and this, that, whatever, but true positive contribution is if you can get another soul out of this cycle of birth and death. Even if you help one person get out of this cycle of birth and death, that is an achievement. Prabhupada says that even if one of my disciples return home back to Godhead, then that disciple will help me get back. In his humility, he was saying, even if one of my disciples go home back to Godhead, then he will pave the way for me to go back. Of course, we know he already has the backdoor key to Vaikuntha. The way he preached and the way he done everything for his entire planet. So many times Prabhupada has said, if you can't do anything, don't worry, just hold on to my dhoti. In the sense, you just follow him. Hold on to my dhoti means what? You just follow him. You'll reach your destination. So, ठीक है. So, फिर आज के लिए यही है. ये करे क्या रितेश प्रभु? Okay. Next time we will start 7th chapter. Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, sir.
Hare Krishna.